If you only read 5 biotech and health science books this month, here is the filter I would use. Do not read 5 books that all worship innovation, and do not read 5 books that all complain about pharma in the exact same tone either. For June 2026, I want one stack that trains 5 different muscles: healthcare systems, drug incentives, drug discovery, translational medicine, and core biology. This month's category is biotech, pharma, and health science, and the goal is simple: give serious builders and readers a stack that makes their judgment harder to fool. So here is the countdown. Number 5, Massively Better Healthcare by Halle Tecco. This is the systems pick. Tecco comes from Rock Health, investing, teaching, and operator-adjacent experience, so the book is useful because it treats healthcare as a power structure, not just a product opportunity. Read it if you are a founder, product person, or investor entering healthcare, and you need a clearer map of incentives, evidence, and why good ideas stall. The caveat: it has a strong U.S. health tech and entrepreneurship lens. If you want deep clinical science, this is not that book. Number 4, The Great American Drug Deal by Peter Kolchinsky. This is the pricing and incentives pick. What I like here is that it tries to explain drug affordability without flattening the whole conversation into pharma evil versus innovation good. Read it if you want a cleaner mental model for patents, generics, pricing, insurance distortion, and why drug policy arguments get sloppy so fast. The caveat: Kolchinsky is a biotech investor, and the book clearly comes from a pro-innovation prior. That does not make it useless. It just means you should read it as an argument, not as revealed truth. Number 3, The Drug Hunters by Donald Kirsch and Ogas. This is the discovery pick. It is strong because it keeps reminding you that medicine discovery is not a clean engineering pipeline. It is luck, iteration, dead ends, pattern recognition, and the occasional miracle after years of mess. Read it if you work in biotech, AI for drug discovery, pharmacology, or just want a more realistic picture of how medicines actually get found. The caveat: it is a broad historical sweep, so it is better at discovery intuition than at explaining the newest platform modalities in detail. Number 2, The Philadelphia Chromosome by Jessica Wapner. This is the translation pick. If you want one story that connects basic biology, cancer genetics, industrial persistence, clinical trials, and a treatment that changed medicine, this is a very strong candidate. Read it if you want to understand why the road from mechanism to therapy is so long, and why Gleevec became more than a drug story. It became a template for targeted medicine. The caveat: it is narrow by design. You are mostly following one disease and one breakthrough arc. But that narrowness is also why the lesson lands. Number 1, The Song of the Cell by Siddhartha Mukherjee. This is the biology floor. It is the broadest pick in the stack, and for this channel that matters because so much of modern biotech eventually bottoms out at the cell level. Read it if you want a deeper feel for the cellular worldview behind cancer, immunology, regenerative medicine, and cell therapy. It gives you vocabulary, history, and a better sense of why the field keeps returning to cells as both explanation and intervention. The caveat: this is a long, sweeping book, not a startup manual. If you only want near-term operator tactics, it will feel too panoramic. So the June 2026 stack is this: Massively Better Healthcare for Systems, The Great American Drug Deal for Incentives, The Drug Hunters for Discovery Reality, The Philadelphia Chromosome for Translation, and The Song of the Cell for Biology. That combination is the point. Not 5 books with one opinion, but 5 lenses you can rotate. If you want next week's list, the category rotates again, but the rule stays the same. Read things that make your thinking less naive.